Y'all, it is almost midnight, but I had to come on here. I know I'm in my night clothes, but I had to come on here and tell you what's about to go down. It should be about 9 a.m. Monday morning. So if you're watching this video, it's probably already happened. Tomorrow, I am putting in my letter of resignation. I'm firing my boss, dog. You just have no clue how many emotions are flowing through my mind and through my body right now, because I'm about to do something that I didn't see myself doing as soon as I'm able to do it. And so I just want to come on here real quick and just tell you a couple of things that's going through my mind and hopefully inspire you this Monday morning as you're watching this video. I just wanted to really capture some real moments about how I'm feeling. For the past 4 years, I've worked at a government agency, let's say. I'm not going to give you the specifics, but if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know where I work. And so I've worked for this government agency for 4 years in this office that I'm currently in, and in total I've worked there for 6 years. And when I first started in this office about 4 years ago, pretty soon after I started, I realized that it really wasn't what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I realized it wasn't what I was doing, and I was very unhappy the first couple of years, you know, in this position, because I couldn't find where I fit in, if you will. I wasn't able to, you know, just kind of really get into the flow, and all the people that I was working with were super passionate about their work, and I found myself not being as passionate. I found myself getting frustrated because I'm like, man, why is it that I'm not passionate about it? You know, I've always wanted to be this government official, and why is it that now I'm one and I don't like what I'm doing? And so after some years of discovery and exploration, I was able to finally, you know, just be honest with myself and say, hey, you know, you're a performer, Kaisha. It's time for you to take the stage. I kind of gave myself permission to do what it is that I'm passionate about. And so it's just so funny that now I am living it. It has been years in the making. Some people are able to, you know, not ever be in a situation where they fire their boss, they go straight into entrepreneurship, or they go straight into whatever, you know, their field is. But for myself personally, my story was that, you know, I kind of got into something because I was just getting out of grad school. I needed something to be able to, if you will, go into. I needed a job. I needed to be making some money, and I found an amazing opportunity that taught me so much. But even though it taught me so much, I realized that it wasn't what I'm supposed to be doing for the rest of my life. I think you can get very comfortable sitting behind a desk. You can get very comfortable in places where you're making good money. And the reality is I was making a really good salary, and you can get really comfortable in that, especially when you have good benefits, you have retirement, you have all the things that make you comfortable, make you feel secure, make you feel stable. And for the first time in a very long time, I don't feel secure. I don't have that stability, if you will. I don't have the security with everything written down, you know, job security. That's the kind of security I mean. I don't have all of the things that, you know, I don't have a guaranteed paycheck coming in every 2 weeks. And so for the first time in a very long time, I'm feeling like, yo, I am quitting my job. Like, I'm quitting my 9-to-5. And even though, if I'm being honest, it's scary, it definitely makes me nervous, but it's definitely so freeing to know that I'm walking into living my passion. There are so many people that I've talked to personally who've told me time and time again that they wish they would have gone for that passion, that they wish they had an opportunity to just jump out there and do what they want to do. And hearing all of those stories and hearing them honestly motivate me and push me, say, girl, go ahead and do it. Just take the chance. What's the worst that can happen? Give it your all. Go for it. Has really pushed me to say, you know what? This is an opportunity. And I have two choices to make. Either I can take the opportunity, give it all I got, and be the best I can be, or I can let the opportunity pass me by and go on to someone else. And so I've decided to take the opportunity and to be the best that I can be and to go for it with all of my might. And for those of you, if you haven't been following me for a while, the goal that I'm going towards is being on Broadway. I think that if you follow me on Instagram by now, you should know that Broadway is one of my largest goals. I am a theater actress, and I love everything about the stage, and I love musicals, and I really want to be in a Broadway musical. That's kind of like one of my big goals. And so I'm moving to New York City in 9 weeks, and I will be attending the American Musical and Dramatic Academy and their musical theater program. So tomorrow or today, because you're watching this today, but it's Sunday. Tomorrow, y'all, I'm putting in my letter of resignation to that security. I'm resigning from stability. I'm resigning from unhappiness, to be honest. I'm resigning to not being fulfilled. I'm resigning to not living in my purpose. I'm resigning to all of those things that were not getting me excited to wake up in the morning, and I'm accepting an opportunity to live in my purpose. I'm accepting the opportunity to live my passion. I am accepting an opportunity to do exactly what it is that I love to do. I hope that this video will inspire you to take a leap of faith. It is one of the most scary things that you'll do, but when you take that leap, it is one of the most freeing things that you can do. And I have a really exciting workshop coming up pretty soon here, so you definitely need to join my email list, because sometime this week or next week I'll be sending out an email about early bird tickets to the event. It's going to be a little bit like on this topic of what I've been discussing today. So make sure you visit kaihugsandcompany.com and sign up for my email list, because this event is going to be lit, okay? It is really going to be lit. That's the best way that I can explain it to you. If you need some inspiration in this area of, you know, just kind of jumping out there and going into your passion, that's what this event is all about. And so guys, thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for all of the wonderful comments that I receive daily on YouTube and on Instagram and all of my social media platforms where you guys follow me. It's very encouraging to receive that kind of support, so I do very much appreciate you. And with that being said, I hope that you will get out there and do whatever it takes so that you can have this moment for yourself, so that you can fire your boss if you're in a 9-to-5 and you're ready to leave, and so that you can jump out there and take your very own leap of faith, because you deserve to live in your purpose. No one deserves to live a life without purpose. So I hope you know that. I hope you'll take that with you today. And I hope you will have an amazing Monday. I hope that you will take your notebook out and you'll start writing a plan, making a strategy, write that vision, make it plain. We're going to get this week. We're going to do our best to do whatever it is that we've signed ourselves up to do or set out for ourselves to do this week. And we're going to go out there and we're going to be great. So with that being said, I'm going to do a series of moves right now so that you can see how excited I am. That's